Hello, you're watching Greenfield Community Television. I'm here today with Wendy Paradis, and today we're going to just be hearing stories from Wendy about her business and about her life. So, Wendy, do you just want to start off by telling me who you are?
My name is Wendy Paradis. I was born and raised in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I have 4 kids and 5 grandchildren as far as I know right now about the grandchildren, because I have no phone right now and I need help to get things so I can be in contact with my children.
And can you tell me about your housing situation and where you are now and how you got to that place?
My housing situation right now, I'm living currently in the shelter. It took me 10 months to get in there. I'm homeless and I was illegally evicted. And the reason I say I was illegally evicted was because I was hospitalized in Worcester. And when I was in the hospital in Worcester, I got out after 3 days. And when I got out of the hospital, they left me in Worcester for 24 hours. ServiceNet is my rent pays, and they're responsible for me, and they're responsible for my money. And I had to call a friend who helped me get bus tickets to come back. And when I came back to Greenfield, this all happened 3 weeks before my birthday. And I came back from the bus, on the bus. Finally, they got me a ticket after 24 hours, being scared in Worcester and not knowing anybody in Worcester with the gangs out there. So I had to get back to Greenfield. When I got back to Greenfield, they told me I had 45 minutes to get my stuff out of the house. So I packed up some stuff and I went to a friend's house for 2 days. And then when I went back to check my mail, the sheriff paper was in with my mail. So they handed the paper to somebody else. And then when we went to court, they illegally lied under oath about things that did not happen. I had the manager of the house and the current manager now harassed me by the bathroom while I was trying to take a shower and get ready to go out to function my day, because I am an active person. I'm sick with kidney stones, but by looking at me, I don't look like I'm sick, but I am. And I have artwork that I enjoy doing, and it's my passion. And I give people shirts if they need it. If they don't have any money, I give to people. Somebody asks me, hey, can I borrow $2 or can I have $3? I'll hand it to them. I'll give them my last dollar out of my pocket if I can afford it.
Can you tell me about your experience of living outside?
My experience of living outside is really hard, but I have a lot of friends and a lot of people like to hang out with me. They like to go do things with me. I meet really nice people. I have this woman named Barbara, who I call her my mom because she's like a mom to me. If I need food, she'll order food for me. If I need a few dollars, she'll give me a few dollars. And I met her 6 years ago when I was homeless, prior to this time.
Have you fallen in and out of having housing and not having housing?
Yes, I have fallen in and out of it, only because I don't have the support, and I'm always getting sectioned in the hospital when I don't really need to be in the hospital. I just need more support and more help to clean. I have PTSD, I have anxiety, I have I'm bipolar. So I get very stressed out, and when I clean, I'm in one corner, and then I go to another corner, so I end up destroying the whole room if I'm trying to clean a room.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to focus sometimes. I do have a tent, to live in a tent if I need to, but I have in Northampton. We used to live in the jungle. I actually went around Northampton with applications, got their applications. I had a folder, put all the applications in the folder and did them at nighttime, and then returned them, and never got a job. And then all of a sudden a reporter talked to me on New Year's Eve once, and I ended up getting a job 3 weeks later at McDonald's. I was a manager for McDonald's.
Awesome. Can you talk about how your experience with domestic violence has led to more issues that you've had with housing?
My experience with domestic violence is very hard because that's what I saw as a child. And my mother was the bread person. She brought home the money. She worked 2 jobs. And I mostly see myself falling in the pattern of wanting to date guys that are bad, that have been in jail, and do bad things, even though I'm not bad. I do good things. I've never been arrested. And I don't understand it. I think it's just mostly from when I was brought up, what I saw. And I always think I have to take care of them. I want to take care of them instead of them taking care of me.
Can you talk about the kind of support network that exists within people who are unhoused, and do you have support networks in the shelter with people or other people in Greenfield?
I just got in the shelter 3 weeks ago, and one of the employees left, so they were short staff. So I haven't actually had much support from them, but I do have a little bit of support from ServiceNet here and there, but mostly I do everything on my own. I have reading and writing problems, so I need help filling out the applications. I need help, writing stuff down or remembering things. And also I have like 5 lesions on my brain, so I'm going to end up having dementia when I get older.
What do you find is the hardest part about having insecure of being unhoused?
The hardest part is sometimes with yourself, I think. Like when you're alone. Especially when I had my own apartment. It was hard being there alone. Because I lived in the house, I want to be a living nanny or something like that again. I lived in the house and I helped raise 8 children. Plus I had my kids. And it was great. It was the best time of my life. I got to work, plus I didn't have to pay rent, so I got to save money on top of it. And I lived in Derry, New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Can you tell me about your goals and your dreams for the future?
My goal is to have my own business called Paradise Art Parties, and to teach people how to sew, how to do old things that they don't have anymore, or have kids come in and do tie-dye t-shirts, or have kids come in and do whatever they want to do in my art studio.
What would you say to people, just average random people living in Greenfield, about how they should interact with people who are unhoused and how they can help you and others in your situation?
I noticed, basically I sit downtown by Greenfield Market a lot of times I do sit there is because I'm bored and I want to say hi and talk to people. But I notice a lot that since Corona happened, that they just are kind of, I don't know if I should say mean, or just they totally ignore you. And we're human beings too. Just because we're homeless doesn't mean you can't say hi to us.
Totally. And is there anything that people in Greenfield should do to help?
If they don't want to give somebody money, they can say, hey, I'll buy you something to eat. Or, there is people out here that can be a little compassionate and at least say hi to us.
And how does Greenfield stack up to other places you've lived?
Well, my hometown, where I come from, I have girlfriends there that I've known for over 40 years. My girlfriends will come to my house and help me clean my house. And then I go to their house and they help me clean their house. Like, the girls out here are not sticking together. Mm-hmm. Women have to stick together and help each other, especially when we're homeless. And women don't do that out here. I noticed that a lot. Like, even if a woman's living in a group home, you go and you help your roommate carry her groceries in. Don't just sit there and have her carry everything in. Women need to stick together more, and the men need to stick together more. Because we're not going to survive without the power togetherness.
Totally. And is there anything else you'd like to add about telling your story and anything like that?
No, I just think that they need more help for women and men out here so we can go and shower, like a midnight breakfast place somewhere, like something open from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning at nighttime. For a place for somebody to just go in, shower, clean up. If they're on the streets, sleeping in a tent, if it's pouring, raining, or snowing, we need something from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning, open.
Heard.
And if I had enough money, I would invest in it.
Totally. And can you tell me about your t-shirt business now?
Yeah, I actually trade t-shirts and also give them away for food or for money. I can't say I sell them because it's illegal. I only take donation price, so I don't give anybody a price.
And what kind of t-shirts are they?
They're t-shirts bought from Walmart, Hanes, and the tie-dye kit.
Awesome. Have you gotten really good at tie-dyeing?
Yes, I have. I have got really good at tie-dyeing. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have one woman that I know that already has 6 or 7 of my shirts.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to have a demo now of you showing us how to tie-dye. You ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to make a tie-dye t-shirt. This is a large shirt. I'm going to do a spiral. So what I'm going to do is take my fingers and turn it this way as the shirt is moving in. And then I'm going to stop and put an elastic in the middle here. And then I'm going to do it again, spiral it more. Then put another elastic here. You can do as many elastics as you want, any way you want to do it. So as it's spiraling, I'm going to put another elastic here. And I'm using 4 elastics for this one. And then I'm going to put another elastic here. After you put the elastics in it, you have to wet the shirt. So I will be right back to tie-dye. I'm back from rinsing the shirt out of water. Then you take your dye and you set the colors in the shirt. Oh, I got a little blue on that one, but that's okay. I'm going to do blue on each end. When you do the spiral one, though, you have to make sure you put the dye inside because then you'll have a white spot in the middle because you didn't get it all the way inside. I'll put this blue in the middle here. I'm going to do 3 different colors on this one. See, inside here you have to make sure you get it all. And that's the end. And you let the shirt sit for 6 to 8 hours. And then rinse it in cold water and take the elastics out. And you have yourself a tie-dye t-shirt.